Have you been involved in a personal accident within the last 6 weeks which was not totally, utterly, completely your own fault, and which may have caused you pain and suffering, rendered you hospitalized, or inconvenienced you in some exceedingly minor way? Then, you may be due valuable compensation on a no-fee, no-win basis. Yes, with our no-fee, no-win claims rather you can get loads of easy money for doing absolutely nothing. Here is a testimonial from one of our recent very satisfied customers, Mrs. Helen McCabe.
I was walking through the reception area of my workplace, as I normally do every morning, when a pool of extremely slimy, soapy water was suddenly sloshed at my feet. Anyway, I slipped and fell down hard on this mop bucket, which I'm sure wasn't there when I came in. Then when I tried to get up, how can I explain this? It was almost as if I was being smacked in the face. Well, after that, and what with my glasses being on the floor, everything became a bit of a blur. Then, just as I managed to get onto my feet, a shadow loomed over me, and my spectacles shattered underfoot, although I don't recall them being under my foot. I thought that my misfortune was over, but I was wrong. As I pulled myself up, I must have kicked over the mop bucket, because that was then it hit me. The mop handle, that is. It seemed to take on a life of its own, repeatedly striking me, breaking my nose, cracking my ribs, splitting 2 of my perfectly manicured nails, and completely destroying my Louis Vuitton handbag. I don't know what I would have done had it not been for that nice man. You know, the one who does all those no-fee no-win accident claims adverts. I imagine him being there at that precise time to help. Well, you could have knocked me over with the feather. And believe it or not, a feather came from nowhere and hit me on the face.
Oh my!
Got such a surprise I swung away, fracturing my skull on what felt like a baseball bat. I got such a shock, I immediately suffered a heart attack. But, as it turned out, this really was my lucky day. For if it hadn't been for my accident, I would never have met that nice man from Accident Creations.
Yes. Accident Creations won Mrs. McCabe's case, providing her with a check for £14,750, enabling convalescence at one of our national Accident Creations nursing homes, in relative luxury for 4 weeks. And even now that she's back in her own home, we still look after her. In fact, our aftercare specialist visits her every Friday, to check that she is all right and, of course, to collect the massive installments on her fees. So don't wait for that accident to happen to you. Call the National Accident Creations Helpline and make it happen today. We'll help you get rich with a customized personal injury. And remember, we provide a unique no-fee no-win claim service, so we never lose out when you have that little misfortune.